So, today we are here again with the issues which the parents are having. And this is a very, you can call that a type of conversation which I keep on having with my audience. And the audience, most of them, if they are parents, they will obviously and surely get some new ideas. So let's dive into today's topic. And today's topic is the ways in which the parents can communicate with the children, especially the teenagers. So before I start this talk, I would like to remind you that I'm a I'm Anika Singh, a parenting coach dealing with the parents, those who are there with the teenagers. So I'm helping those parents in the behavioral issues. Now, the topic of today is that the three ways. Today I'm going to come up with the three ways which the parents need to address their adolescents relationship issues. And the first and the foremost relationship issue is the communication, right? So, otherwise, your child is your own. Why should a parent get overwhelmed or get stressed out that our teenager is not talking to us, he's rude to us? No, it's not the case. So, be calm, at peace, and enjoy your parenting journey with your teenager. So, there are various other topics which I have got in my course, that is in Anita's Parenting Hub. If you feel like joining it or you want some help from the community or from me as one to one session, you are free to join in, and the link will be given below. And before I start, I would like to address this issue very deeply. That today I've brought only 3 points. Why these 3 points? Because most of the time, especially the parents who are not in my tribe, they are struggling with this aspect with the teenagers. That is how they need to communicate with their teenager, right? So to support the adolescents and the challenges which the parents are facing, they have got various strategies. Now, when the parents who are there in my course, they get lots of benefit, but those who are not in my tribe, I feel like helping them also, because it is a rather very difficult situation for the parents that they are not able to address this issue on their own. And I don't think that the parent should try to address it on their own. The reason being that they get into the loop of emotions. And when you get into a loop of emotions, you are not able to visualize the kind of relationship with which you should have, or how you need to address these issues. So here today we are there with these issues, I think, and I hope you all may be benefiting with this. And let's come over to our topic for the day. Now, if we are to address this issue of how we need to communicate with a teenager, for that, the first of all, the first point which you should keep in mind is that try to have an open mindset. That means if you have an open mindset, it will be very easy for you all to communicate with your teenager. That means an open communication. right? And for that, you need and you need to encourage and dialogues. What kind of dialogues? At home. Keep on talking to the child. If he's sitting quiet, ask him. If he's not talking, or if he is not on the phone, if he is not studying, ask him, what's the matter? Why I'm saying this? Because if the teenager is quiet, that means he's struggling in his mental issues, maybe due to various reasons, maybe due to peer pressure, due to academic pressure, or maybe some other issue of his, especially the hormonal spike which these children get. They feel lacking in somewhere, so they cannot share it with anybody because they are afraid to talk to you. And if you put a step forward and talk to your child, it will be easy for him to come up with his point. So we've got to encourage dialogue. Dialogue means you've got to foster an environment where open and honest communication is encouraged. And let your adolescent know that they can talk to you about anything without any fear of judgment or punishment. Now, these are the three important factors in which your teenager is not talking to you. First, if they feel like talking to you, they feel that they are asking something, they want to ask something, and they get scared, they are fearful. And secondly, if you start laughing at him, or if you don't try to be at a normal pace, they get lots of, they are afraid of being judged. And lastly, when the parents are very aggressive and they try to be in a, a very disciplinary approach, then the children fear punishment. So it's very crucial that you don't even feel that way, that the child is not doing anything. And if you think that, you've got to, secondly is active listening. And if active listening is there, then the child is happy, right? And active listening only helps the child to have a full attention. They're happy because you are acknowledging their feelings and responding thoughtfully. And this inner sense will build trust, and it will exhibit that you appreciate their point of view. And what else do the adolescent need? He doesn't need anything. He only needs your active listening. That if you listen to him, suppose you don't like any point of his, or you feel like opposing him, so it's better that you just listen. But try to curb your, kind of feelings. Whatever you want to say to him, don't say it right then and there. Wait for a while. You have to wait for 1 or 2 days also, but to appreciate their point of view. Okay, yes, very good, very nice that you have thought that way. But but it is not needed here. Whenever we need your like opinion, we'll take it, and we appreciate that you have participated in the family matters. In this way, you can politely ask your teenager to get into. But if you immediately start snubbing, you snub your child. Okay, no, no, it's not like that. You don't have to do this. Stop giving your opinions. The way you talk is very crucial. Why? This here comes the third point. The third point is that we have got to be very polite with your teenager. Reason is very clear. He is not the that young fellow, that small child, now he is grown up. He is trying to understand his emotions. And if his emotions are understood, it will be very easy for him to come up on that basis. And in that case, you have got to model respectful behavior. So let it be a respectful relationship. Whenever you talk to him, whenever you speak to him, first be polite and have a respectful behavior. Instead of nagging him, instead of cursing him or saying you are not doing anything, you are lazy, you are lousy, you are this and you are that, and you keep on commenting, you keep on criticizing your child, you have grown up so much, what are you doing, you're just wasting your time. These statements don't go inside his mind. These statements hurt him rather. And if these statements are hurting him, it becomes very difficult for your teenager to focus in his studies. You want him to be healthy. If he is down, if he doesn't want to talk to you, don't talk to him, but go to him. Ask him what's the matter. And instead of trying to solve your solutions, giving your own opinions, it's better that you just simply listen to him. It's more than enough. The reason, he is very matured. He can handle his things. So, before I leave, we would like to revise that what was the first point? The first point was the open communication, right? That in that we included that we have got to encourage dialogue. We've got to listen to him. We've got to create an environment, open and honest environment, so that he can be encouraged in communicating. Secondly, active listening. Listen to him very carefully and do not try to criticize or comment. Pay full attention what your is trying to convey to you. And lastly, model respectful behavior. The respect which you are expecting from the child, give the same respect to you. These are the three important points which the parent need to be keeping in mind before the, or you can say that we as a parent should start practicing these things well before the child grows into a teenager. It's better that you practice these things while your child is only a preteen, because you won't know how fast the child grows, and you will be still lost, and your child is a teenager. And when your child is a teenager, you are still the old parent, and in this way you spoil your relationship with your teenager. So I think it is good to go, and I think you will keep all these things in mind and try to foster your relationship with your teenager into a beautiful and a lovely future in his adult world. Also, you remain a strong bonding should be there between you and your child. And have a good day. Let's meet in our next episode. With that,